Hey everybody, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond. We are just waiting for Dean Raisler, the president of the WPBA, to finish making player announcements, and we will be right in action with you. Great match here on the stream table, Joanna Ashton versus Tzu-Chien. You are currently watching the 2024 Capital City Billiards Invitational. All right, everybody,
All
welcome.
right.
Welcome. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I am being joined in the booth by Derek Pogurski. How you doing, Derek?
I'm doing great.
He is the Ann Arbor Derek is what we call him in Michigan there.
Yeah.
Little one pocket aficionado. Yeah, loves pool, and his partner, that's Betsy Sudholm, is playing in this event, so he gets to tag along, and of course I get to throw him in the booth with me. So always a good time when Derek's around. Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, I love doing it. I've enjoyed commentary for probably a decade or so, and I get to come and be with Betsy and watch her play, and and do some commentary. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I know half these women now, and
Absolutely,
so I've
right?
got to know
Like,
half of them,
you've
and
definitely been around us long enough now that
yeah,
you know
I
everybody by name and they know you by name.
yeah, I know. I've known Dean for probably 15 years, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's a good time. I try to tell people coming to a WPBA event is like just a great time. The girls are fantastic. They're within proximity of you. They're approachable. You can chat with them. Like they're good times. So looks like these ladies are getting ready to lag. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Joanna Ashton is on your right, the Canadian champion, and Tzu-Chien, we call her Wei Wei, is on your left.
Wow, I'm 750.
Hmm.
Way. That's
Pretty
that's pretty
brutal,
good,
huh?
Fargo.
Yeah, she plays
Joanne
great.
Ashton, 615. That's nothing. That's pretty strong too.
So
She's
Joanne Ashton, who is she's won the lag. Real quick here, let's go ahead and check out the match rules. So the match rules here for the Capital City Invitational. It's lag for the first break, which you just seen. The alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball does not count on the break in the bottom 2 pockets. The 3-point break rule is in effect. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and this is cue ball fouls only. This is a race to 8.
yeah. I agree with all those rules.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the 9-ball. I've been playing 9-ball for 40, 50 years, and the game's evolved. I think that's. I like all the changes they've made to the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Now, we do rack with the one on the spot. We use the Perfect Rack, the official rack sponsor of the WPBA. If you guys are interested in finding out about the Perfect Rack, you can find them on socials, but you can also contact Brittany Bryant. She is their representative. She can facilitate sales for you if you're interested in purchasing.
that's kind of the traditional racking the one on the spot. That's traditional, like
Hmm.
old school.
Yeah.
So it looks like she made the wing ball. She was probably playing the wing. Joanne
Yeah,
made the
so
wing
she did
ball.
pocket 2 balls,
Yeah.
and the one did make it past the head string, so this is a legal break.
I think with with using the magic rack, but requiring them to make a legal break by either 3 balls going in or 1 ball over the head
Hmm.
string pocket. People can't soft break and make the wing ball like
Right.
Corey Deuel did,
Yeah.
25 years ago,
No,
30
that's
years ago,
true.
whenever that was. So I think it's great. But back to the match at hand, Joanne, what do you think of Lonnie here? Probably some type of safety. She might try to just bank this cross side. I don't know. That 7 might be in the way though for a cross side. Hard to tell.
Yeah, I think I would expect that
Oh,
Joanne will go in. This is the first rack of the
yeah,
match, so I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to make it a little offensive. You never know where you're at in the first
yeah.
rack.
She had room to get
Hmm.
by the 7.
And it was
Yeah,
natural to the 3 ball for the her next shot.
I agree with that shot. She hit the point, so she didn't miss it by much.
For those of you guys who are new to the WPBA Billiards YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate it. For every match, we need to make that algorithm match. So for as many viewers as we have in the room, we like to have the thumbs up button to match that. If you could take just a second to pull back out of full screen, we totally appreciate that. This is our first look at Tzu-Chien today. She currently resides in Taipei. She was born in Taiwan. She used to be our #1 ranked player, but she's had to take a few events off due to visa issues, so her current WPBA ranking is 7th. It's not, doesn't make her a slouch, that's for sure, right?
I mean, I'm just blown away at her 750 Fargo. So I don't even want to bring my Fargo up. Let's just put it that way.
She is
We're not going to talk about. We're not talking about my Fargo
That's
today.
right. We're talking about Wei Wei
We're talking
today.
about way.
That's right. We're going to go all the way. Little play on words for those of you guys who are not familiar. We do that regularly with Wei on the stream. She's a lot of fun. If you are friends with her, please take just a second to share the stream for her. Let her friends and family know she's playing. She's sitting beautifully on this rack. Unfortunately for Joanne, that missed 1 ball might be the end of her chances in this one.
Yeah, she's she can definitely play the power game. You see her. She's got a long stroke. She has her hand back on the cue, and she
Well,
is not afraid to
Well, and
power the
she's not
ball
a
around.
short woman. She's tall.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying she's super tall, but she's taller than the average female, I feel. And so maybe that lends itself perfectly to that type of power.
She reminds me, her stance and her form reminds me of Federer.
Oh, okay.
And of a lot of the players now, you don't see a lot of elbow drop, but Federer drops his elbow, and she's dropping hers.
Yeah.
That's another topic there, but
Right.
I study that stuff, but
Absolutely.
I notice it on players. I kind of like to see who does that and who doesn't, and how much they do it, and. Federer does quite a big drop, and she about the same as hers, and they both play with a long stroke, have their hand way back. I think a lot of similarities there. And arguably two of the best players on the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Respectively, yeah. Absolutely.
yeah.
So Weiwei is a Predator-sponsored player. She's also sponsored by CPBA Cloth, Jam Up Apparel, and she just recently acquired Brunswick. So she is a Brunswick-sponsored player, along with Janet Atwell and a few other players that we know. I like seeing Brunswick and all them getting back into the game.
Yeah. There's no reason why they can't, get to the top again.
They have
Great
beautiful
company.
equipment.
Been around for probably over 100 years, I would say.
Oh, yeah, at least.
Yeah.
All right, so she has made a legal break. As a
Wow.
matter of fact, half of it is on that end of the table. So
Half of them
more than half.
are above the head string, yeah. I don't know if that cuts in the right side. She's looking at it. It just probably barely goes by the 6 there. Doesn't look like it from this angle, from this camera angle. It doesn't look like it goes, but she could bank this one and come back down for the 2, go upstream. She'll have to deal with that 9 ball if she does attempt that. But maybe this ball goes in. It's hard to tell with. She looks like she's attacking it, so I think it might go. It's hard for us to tell with the monitor.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna
I'm
say.
wondering if she's just going to go ahead. If it does go, she's just going to use a little pinch draw stroke. Hold the cue ball. Oh, good. That was very creative.
Wow,
Nice
look where the
shot.
cue ball. Look where the 1 ball ended up. One of the hardest spots on the table to make a ball.
Very, very creative shot by Wei Tzu-Chien.
It's. I think the hardest place on the whole table to make a ball is when it's frozen to the rail right by the side pocket and it won't go in the side pocket. You can't bank it cross side. Really hard to bank it cross corner, and if you do it, you might scratch in the side.
Right. It is kind
Hard
of
to
the
cut down the rail.
worst place when you come up to the table and your ball's there. You're like, oh, this is so bad.
I play a lot of one pocket, and this shot here, right here, where it comes up a lot, where the ball ends up in that spot.
All right. Nice shot by Joanna Ashton. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, does it leak out? I think
She
it
did. She did leave distance though, so she gets points for that. This is definitely not a hanger. But when you're playing, arguably the best female
she's
players in the
definitely
world,
one of the best players in the world.
one of the best.
Absolutely. It's not even an argument. I think most people would just flat agree with you.
Yeah. I mean, I can see her powering this. It's just a power draw. Come back to the middle of the table towards the 8. I see. So,
Well, and I don't want to take anything away from Joanna either. Joanna Ashton is a Canadian champion.
yeah.
She was a former WPBA 9-ball rookie of the year. She was at one point a top 10 ranked player here with the WPBA. But currently she's only ranked in 73rd-ish, but she hasn't been playing. So it's nice to see her here.
Yeah, and she's a 6'15" Fargo.
Yeah,
That's highly
she's-
respected.
Yeah, she's
Respectable.
definitely a respectable
I mean,
player.
you've got to be able to run some racks to. Wow. I can't
Derek's
put in
all
words
on,
how
yeah,
impressed I am.
Derek's all in on Wei Tzu-Chien.
Wow.
Have you not been around when she's been with us?
Yeah, I've
I
seen
was
her,
gonna
but
say
it's
she's missed
just
a few.
it's
She's
just
missed a few events this year, but
it's just that when you see the game played, it's just such a high level. It's never boring for me. Boy, she plays with a really long bridge too, doesn't she?
yep, she sure does. So this is a little tidbit of information about Joanna Ashton. She was born in, and I'm not sure I'm going to say this right, Hertfordshire in the UK, Hertfordshire. I don't want to say that wrong. And then moved to Calgary, Canada. When I do believe that they moved there when they were very young. So she kind of has like a British Canadian accent. It's different. She's so much fun though. Wonderful player, good person, a lot of fun to have around. Glad to see her.
Yeah, I've always liked
Yeah,
Canadians. When I
yeah.
was young, I used to go to hockey camp in the summer to Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because that's where all the good hockey camps were.
I didn't know you played hockey.
I think my parents were just trying to get rid of me for the summer because they were teachers. We got to get away from our kids for a little bit.
I think that's very smart.
Yeah, they were smart.
All the camps in my area were day camps.
Yeah.
All right, look at that stroke. Wow.
But
She hits it beautiful.
yeah, I got to go to Canada pretty much every summer.
Now this isn't a break and run, but she did get out from the one ball here on this rack. All
Yeah,
right.
she stays down so good. There's just no
Beautiful. 2-0 in favor of Tzu-Chien.
and not like you were saying earlier that she's like super nice and super friendly with everybody. That's cool because a lot of times you talk with some of these great players. That's not always the case.
Oh, yeah. Like, Wei is amazing. Like, she's kind. She's sweet. I think that, I don't know, did you see the video with her and her dog?
No.
Like, I did. So we do the little what do they love about the WPBA? And I'll show the video. But the very beginning of our first installment of that, there's Wei. She's like, I love the WPBA. They're like one big family. It makes me feel so warm. And she's got her dog. And the dog is so cute. And I'm like, that's what I love about the WPBA. Because that is exactly what we're like,
Hey, if somebody's a dog lover, they're usually a good person. That's a sign, a good sign.
All right, so she did have a successful break.
Yeah.
She made 2 balls. Obviously, the 8 passed. I'm not sure if the 2 did, but the 8 did. And then she's got a decent starting shot on the 2.
Yeah, she does. And position on the 3 might be a little tough. You think she's going to play the 2 in this bottom right corner and maybe drop down below the 5 there? Looks like the angle's a little awkward. Or maybe she's drawing back. She's going to draw back, play it in the corner.
Hold it kind of right there.
Yeah, she's going to leave herself long there.
Oh. She didn't draw it either.
Yeah, she didn't get her shape there. That was a hard shot. Either way, that ball was laying tough.
All right, so it looks like Wei's going to do what you discussed earlier. She's probably going to drop down and just stay in the window of the 3.
Yeah, just hold
she can use the side pocket to have full cue ball. Shouldn't be a problem at all. I don't know.
No, she's playing for the 5 in the side, or is she playing for
the pink 4?
The pink 4.
Yeah.
So she's just going cross table here, yeah, with maybe a tip of right center. Looks like she got a nice angle, like perfect, because she wants to go up a little bit to shoot the 5 in the side, and then come drop back down to shoot the 6 in the side. So, okay, let's go 2 rails out.
What a
Okay,
great
she's gonna
shot.
yeah, she's gonna play the 6 in the corner. I thought she might play the 6 in the side, but it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah, her pace is awesome right now, too. And just to clarify for everyone at home, they are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock. I don't know that Wei needs it right now, but it is there with 1 extension per rack and 60 seconds after the break. She needs some angle.
She got a little bit flat on this.
I feel as though she'll go high ball, left-hand spin, 2 rails, maybe even 3, going back out towards the 9.
Yeah, but that's the shot for sure. Yeah.
That's what she was trying to do.
So
she's going to leave Joanne very difficult, though.
You see that she cut it, and she hit the long rail on that. The 8 hit the long rail.
Mm-hmm.
She had a lot of left-hand spin on that, and the ball deflected to the right, so it created that miss. She didn't quite adjust enough for the deflection on that shot. Hey, I got to find my faults when I can, because there's not too many with her.
Right. So, yeah, so you can give a little
misjudged
guidance
that by
there.
a fraction. a little bit of.
Absolutely. All right, guys, I know there's a lot going on in the pool world right now. If you guys could do us a favor, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the WPBA Billiards YouTube channel. That way you always get notified when we go live. Yeah, it was just unfortunate when she did make the mistake there. Joanne wasn't able to capitalize on that. That was a very difficult leave.
Yeah.
Very touchy.
And for the viewers, like adjusting for English's deflection and throw, masse, all these, that's the game. That's the game of pool. Mm-hmm. And you never completely master all of them, but you have to keep, working. You have to know that, high ball deflects a little bit more than low ball. That if you stroke down on a ball, it's going to masse a little bit more than if you level stroke it. You got to know all those little nuances and work on them if you want to improve your game. So just for those people out there that are aspiring players.
Yeah, and I think that those are all important. There's lots of matches going on around the room. You can see this live score link here. And looks like they're all just getting started. If you want to follow along, you're welcome to go to digitalpool.com. Wei Tzu-Chien to break.
I noticed another thing about a lot of these top pros is their finish on the break shot when they break is that they look like they're almost pushing the tip down into the cloth. Did you see how she finished with the tip like on the table, and the butt end of the cue was up, and she's like finishing down and through on the stroke. A lot of players. A lot of players do that. Men and women pros do that.
All right, nice starting shot there. I'm not sure. She probably is just going to have to play the 3-8 combination.
She got a little bit. She might play this 2-ball in the corner, because I don't know if she's got the. You think she has the angle in the side here, or is she going to drop down towards the center of the table?
I think she can make it in the side, absolutely.
She might be playing in the corner.
But I think she'll go to the corner.
I don't know.
No, it looks like she might be playing in the side.
Yeah,
let's see.
Yeah, she's a shooter.
It's a little deceiving. Oh, look at that.
She had more angle than it looked from.
That was a very nice stroke.
That last angle you pulled up, Lonnie, that really showed that the shot she played would have been a little bit more obvious.
Yeah.
But Now
A
controlling.
fantastic shot. Looks like Carly McGee in our chat here on our YouTube channel said it's Hertfordshire. So thank you, Carly. Hertfordshire. Hertfordshire. Nice.
So the key to this shot is going to be the cue ball and the playing shape on the 3. So that's probably the 3 ball is going to head between the 9 and the 5. And she might try to stun off this long rail hit by like the 3rd diamond and come up. So let's see what. So she's drawing it. Definitely the 3 is going to head over towards that 9 ball. Okay, so she dropped down. It was a little bit fuller hit than I thought.
Well, and here I think now the 7 makes that pocket very big if she wants to shoot that 3 in the side. Or she can back cut it to the top right corner.
I think she's.
Now, one thing I
I
can
can't
tell you
tell.
about
I
Wei
can't tell
Tzu-Chien
what
is
she's
that
doing.
Wei does like to move the cue ball. She doesn't. You'll notice that she is not afraid to use some rails to get around the table. She managed to make that clean and not hit the 7 ball on the way by.
Yeah, she was not trying to hit the point on the side pocket. She
No,
was
no, no.
trying
I
to
mean on the
float
right.
upstream.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
No, that
Either
was just
way,
a
if
good
she hit
roll,
that
but
7 ball or not, she was good to go on that ball. That she hit that well. But I don't think it's going to slow her down that she hit the point of the side pocket with the cue ball.
Oh.
Ooh, she
I
almost
thought
got
she
her.
was about to snap,
Yeah.
knock the 7 in there. All right.
Well,
so
we've.
here we go. Let's go, Joanne.
Yeah, we've determined that she's human now.
Yep.
It's like,
They call her the Wave. That's her
yeah,
nickname.
750 Fargo.
Wei, the Wave. She has her own rap song. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen it, but or heard it. Excuse me. But if you're friends, Steve Rao from Steve Rao Pro Billiards, if you want to check that out, that is her manager. And I think he's got it on his page, actually. Nice shot by Joanne.
Yeah, that was nice.
All right, so she's
think
got
so.
herself started here.
I think she's going to back cut this 5 ball in the side. I think this might be a little scratchy here. It's a pretty steep angle, so we'll see whether she's going to try to draw out of it a scratch or maybe just maybe the angle is she's going to go to the long rail, 2 rails and back up. Can you tell? Can she get to the bottom rail here? It looks like she's drawing to the bottom rail and then coming back up.
It does look like she's cueing low.
I think coming back up to where the cue ball is now, maybe a little higher for the 7. Yeah, I think she's. Oh, this angle looks better. It's a little flatter. So she's just gonna stun down, come all the way up to the middle of the table, just like that.
Nice touch there by Joanne.
So she's fine here. She can play 3 rails. She can play that 9 in the cross pocket on the corner on the other side or either side here, depending how she plays this 3 rail shape. She can go deep in the upper right corner and play the 9 in the bottom right, or she can put more draw on it, hit this full, and come up. So, yeah.
I actually
she
think
kinda-
she hit that ball a little fatter than she
I
intended
think
to.
she got on the 50-yard line. Yeah, they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she
does have
she wanted
enough.
to go a little bit deeper into the corner.
Right.
Yeah, and you see by hitting it a little bit heavy, the object ball, her cue ball lost
Yeah.
speed. She was playing a thinner hit.
Yeah, if you want your cue ball to travel faster, then you need to hit the object ball thinner. Like, the thinner you hit it, the faster the cue ball will travel.
Nice.
All right, so there she is on the
Nice
board.
recovery.
3-1. All right, let's look at what's going on around the room, folks. Let's see.
Not to be hard on you, Joanne. If you listen
Right.
to this tape in the future,
Derek is not
I'm
trying to be
hard
abusive.
on you.
Okay, so it looks like Christina Tzu-Chien and Kelly Isaac. I do think it. I can't see. I think it's 3-0 in favor of Kelly Isaac. I'm wondering if their tablet is not working. Ashley Benoit is currently up 3-0 over Monica Webb. Rachel Lang is up 2-1 over Janet Atwell. Savannah Easton is 2-0 over Olivia Chang. Kelly Fisher and Angela Janik, the Croatian sensation, 3-1. Kelly Fisher. Pia Fillers 3-1 over Emily. Susan Williams is 2-1 over JMP, Joanne Mason Parker. And of course, our feature matchup. Where did they go? There we go. And Joanne Ashton to break. You know, I don't think JoJo has a nickname. I think we just call her Joe or JoJo or Joanne. I know what her sister calls her, her twin. Bev, if you're out there, say hello in the chat.
Okay, she went with the cut break. Lost her cue ball a little bit. I think she made a ball, 2, 4,
I actually
6,
don't think
8.
though if she can even move the rack, she's gonna have to shoot from there.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a push out here. I think maybe just push out here, like maybe below the 5, and just leave it straight into the pocket, like on the rail or something.
Yeah,
Don't give your opponent a. Oh shoot! No.
I feel as though she's left a jump.
Yeah, she was not intending to do that.
Maybe she thinks, wait, we'll try it? No.
No, there's no way she was trying to leave a difficult jump shot like this. I think she was trying to leave her just straight in, long and straight in. Because look at the 2 balls down here at the bottom of the table, the table down by the foot spot, and it would have been difficult to play shape on. And here we got a pretty high probability of a hit, low probability of a make. So, oh wow, I figured she was the big favorite to get a hit there.
All right, folks, I was just looking at all the numbers on our current YouTube stream, so make sure that you guys are in there and I see you. I can see that we have quite a few viewers. If you guys could make sure to pull back and hit that thumbs up button for me, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Okay. We got a little flat on this on this 2 ball, excuse me. I think she might be drawing back here. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah. Play the 3 in the same pocket. That was a nice stun draw. She's got a nice angle to float up for the 4 here. I don't think she's going to use any cushions here. I think she's just going to float up. Oh, she might go to the long rail. Let's see. Yeah, just brush the long rail there. She's fine. She's looking at the angle. She wants to get to play for the 7. I think she's just gonna maybe just stun back a little bit, not try to do too much here. Yeah, just like that. So I think she's playing this 2 rails and playing the 7 in the same pocket, but she might be going up towards the middle of the table. I don't know. Looks like she's playing draw here, so I think she's going 2 rails, playing the 7 in the same pocket, just like that. It was too risky to play the cue ball up in the middle of the table. You get in trouble with the 9 ball, so just draw back a little here. I don't think she's shooting this in the side. She might be. I think she's going to go in the corner, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, play it in the corner. That's how the pros play it. She's in great shape here. Just a high center ball here. Level stroke, just like that. Don't have to do anything with the cue ball. Yeah, it's hard not to be very impressed with Wei Wei's game. Definitely one of the best on the planet. And from what I've seen so far, and I've seen her play before, I've seen her play other matches, but she doesn't seem to have any weaknesses. You know, her break is good, her banking is good, safety play is good, position, everything. Jumping. She also seems to have good temperament at the table. So she's got a good opportunity here to play safe, to play high ball on this one, cut it slightly to her right, our left on them as we see the monitor, and snuggle in behind that 3 ball. I think that's the shot here. Just like that. This is a super hard hit for Joanne. So if anybody sees a shot here for Joanne, send it in, because I don't see it. I think maybe at this point, maybe her best option would be to tie up a ball, because this is a really hard hit. She might be able to go up into this corner and get a hit. Yeah, I think she can get there 2 rails. She might have to just use straight high ball. I don't think she wants to use. I was thinking of going inside the 2-5. Or the pink is the pink the 6 or the 5? I keep
The pink is the 4.
The pink is the 4, and yeah, okay.
Pink 4, orange 5.
Why did they have to
6.
do this to us old school guys? You know.
Well, so
the balls were fine.
The pink 4 has been around a very long time. When these are the TV set. This is they switched it to the pink 4 many years ago.
Yeah, for the TV set. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Wei Tzu-Chien has ball in hand. She's playing this one into the side pocket with a follow stroke.
Yeah, for the 2. I think she wanted to be a little higher up the table here. She came up a little short, but she should be okay. She thinks she's.
I actually thought she would go more past the side pocket.
Yeah, go up and get straighter in.
Yeah.
I think she might have to power draw this to the long rail,
well,
the long rail on the left here.
Mm-hmm.
Come off and then come back. She might just hold it there, but I think she's going to power stroke this one. Yeah, I like that. Boy, she didn't even look like she was swinging that hard, and that shot required a lot of power. It didn't look like it, but trust me, folks, that was a power draw. She makes it look easy. Oh, a little flat here. She didn't want to get in this position. I think she might be able to. Oh, it looks like she's just going to draw and leave herself long here. She might be able to go up in the corner 2 rails, but I think she's just playing conservative here. She she shoots so straight that leaving herself long like this for her is nothing. To the average player, it
Well,
would be
we talked
terrified.
earlier about accepting, right? Sometimes we accept a longer shot, and I think that's something that just, I think that's the difference, right? Is that a
Oh,
great
man.
player will accept a little bit more difficult shot in order to get on the good side of the next shot. So I like it.
Yeah.
Wei's just playing fantastic pool. What I enjoy about Wei Tzu-Chien watching her play is that she moves her cue ball beautifully. And for me, I really like that style of play because I also like to move the cue ball around the table. So when you see it done and executed so nicely, it makes it fun to watch.
Yeah. I don't think she's a good player. I think she's a great
Great
player.
player. Oh, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
and I don't
Oh, all right. So
I
that
don't
works
just
out.
use that word lightly,
Right.
just flinging it out there. I mean, I've been watching a lot of pool for a lot of years, and
She is a great player. So
if you don't
score
think
is
that she's a great player, then well, you
right.
got some high standards.
Absolutely. So I don't know who wouldn't. So
Oh
the
my
score is
gosh.
currently 5-1 in favor of Wei Tzu-Chien. I'm really surprised Joanna Ashton isn't taking a break here. But while she's racking, we'll play a little sponsor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Joanna Ashton to break. Joanne's got to really get something started here. This is an
Yeah,
alternate break format, so she doesn't want to get too much further behind.
nice cut break. Made a ball on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me she's got hooked.
Yeah.
You saw the way she spun around
Yeah,
there.
she doesn't. She's
She
not
didn't
liking
deserve.
it either.
She didn't deserve that. I mean, that's hard luck there. She did not deserve that. Because it was, other than that 7 ball being there, it was an excellent break. She got position on the 1. There's only like a couple balls near the rail. Just wide open rack. She's got to push to a safe, probably somewhere along that right long rail, I would think, somewhere in that vicinity. She might tie up the 2 just for safety measures.
Good shot. She did not tie up the 2, but she did put it in that spot that's uncomfortable.
One of the
Derek's,
toughest.
his toughest position to be in on the
Yes.
table.
Forever to be known as. If you put it right by that point, frozen to the rail.
For sure.
I play a lot of 1 pocket, so that shot comes up. There's always a ball there, and it ends up there in 1 pocket. And it always comes down. A lot of times it'll come down to the last ball because nobody wants to mess with it. It's too dangerous.
All right, so it looks like Wei might be thinning the right side of the 1, bringing the cue ball down and around, maybe tucking it under the 8-3. We'll see where she opts to do here.
Create a lot of distance here.
Oh, did she get she got away with it.
Yeah.
She said sorry, but really, you're aiming to get under those balls. Like
She was aiming to hit that long rail, so really wasn't. I don't know if it was wave worthy. She was playing it.
I think that's just part of 9 ball. I think it's a courtesy, right?
Yeah, she was playing it in that vicinity. I mean, sometimes you hit it horrible and you just get really lucky.
She did not hit it horrible. She just
no,
got a good,
she hit it perfect.
Yeah,
and
fortune favors the
got
bold.
even more.
That's what I tell people.
So this should be pretty
Joanna
easy jump.
Ashton.
I expect her to get a hit. good chance of getting a hit. Pretty tough chance of making it, but wow.
So she did clip the 8, and it looks like she's going to bump those balls, making that 2. I don't know if it's any easier. I don't think it was easier at all.
No, I don't think the 2
No,
passes the
it's
6.
Yeah.
She might have to drop down. I think she's just going to come cross table and head towards the 6 here, try to stay above the 6 and to get on the 2. Unless it does go. And well, we'll see immediately where this cue ball travels. If she thinks the 6, if she thinks the 6 goes, it goes.
So Wei Wei just asked for an extension. She was at 20 seconds. They added the 40. That gave her 60 seconds to work on this shot. I was curious if she would try to play it in this corner. I was also curious if she would try to play it at the right-hand side.
Yeah, the upper right corner. She's going to come down here past the
Yeah,
spot
she's
and just with high ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's not going to make her happy. No. You've seen her kind of look up in the air like, oh.
Yeah, it was one of a few mistakes
Not my
she's
favorite
made.
thing that just happened.
Looks like she can see the edge of this 2 ball. She might just brush this and go up table. Just leave the cue ball on the end rail. A soft hit here. Oh, she's going to come back down. Okay.
Smart shot.
That's okay.
Ooh, that's a really good shot.
Mm-hmm.
She hit that very, very well.
So there's nothing easy here. I think she's got to go. I think she's got to go. Just high ball. Make cut the 2 in the upper right corner. Probably bump the pink 4 ball. That's the shot. Yeah, she mishit it a little bit. That's tough. It's tough when you can't get.
Just can't get anything rolling, right?
Yeah, you can't get the momentum. Well,
it's tough. You're playing a top player, and you're not getting any good love. It's just a difficult situation all the way around for Joanne. I know that Joanne does tend to like to be a monster killer, though, so I don't expect her to just roll over. She's going to keep fighting, I've seen her put some big wins under her belt over the years. She feels as though she underhit that.
Yeah, she underhit it by quite a bit there. She's created more work for herself, but she's just going to cut this ball on the side, cut the pink in the side, and she could go upstream. Looks like she's drawing it, so we'll see. Not sure what she's doing with the cue ball. I thought she just used it like a high. Okay, it's just like a kind of a stun draw.
All right.
Yeah, I figured she was going up table. Maybe there was more angle than it appeared on the monitor, because it looked like she was a little flatter than that she didn't need to put the draw on it. But so I think she just plays this 2 rails in the upper left corner. Oh, she just plays it 1.
Wow, nice little finesse shot there.
Yeah,
she throws the balls around a lot, and she uses spin to pocket them. I just really enjoy watching Wei play. She's very creative, and she has just such a fluid, nice stroke.
Yeah.
All right, so this is really perfect. She shoots the 8 ball in the bottom left-hand corner. Cue ball will naturally slide over for the 9 in the same pocket.
If you, the viewers at home, if you notice the way she played that 2 rail shape on the 7. She created a little more travel with the cue ball, so she could kill her cue ball when she pocketed the 6 like that. She saw her play it
Cutting
2 rails.
Yeah,
when she cut it in
so much, right?
Because she wanted to hit that shot with some pace, but then she wanted to slow the cue ball down for the 7. So that was where she used 2 rails there. That looked like, why don't you just use 1 rail? Well, there was a reason behind that.
That's right. Slows that cue ball down.
Slows that cue ball
down. All right, so Kelly Isaac and Christina Tzu-Chien, the score has finally been fixed. It's currently 3-2 in favor of Kelly Isaac. Ashley Benoit is up 4-2 over Monica Webb, the assassin. Rachel Lang is up 4-2 over Janet Atwell. Savannah Easton is up 4-2 over Olivia Chang. Looks like these ladies are on pace. Kelly Fisher is up 5-2 over Angela Janik. Pia Filler is leading Emily Duddy 6-1 on our other bonus action table. And Susan Williams is 3-2 over JMP. And of course, this is our feature match, 6-1 in favor of Wei Tzu-Chien.
I don't know if I'd call that a cut break. She more of a just a hit the ball square on there. She got a little bit more backspin than she wanted. Oh, it was not a legal break. They were looking at the one ball to see if it crossed the head string. Must not have crossed the head string. So I think she's just going to play this, go behind for the 6 here. Yeah. Little high ball on that. Uses 6 as a blocker. Oh, she's looking at playing this 2 rails. Maybe the 1 rail shot doesn't appeal to her because the side pocket's in the way. So she's going to play this deep in this upper corner, go short rail, long rail, and come in 2 rails like that.
Oh, missed it by about an inch.
That was a nice effort. She just didn't quite get there. That was a difficult shot for sure.
Successful safety by Joanna Ashton. Thanks, Trish Vermeules. She's in the chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're working really hard. Sometimes it's a little tricky around here. We're always dependent upon the internet, but we're doing good things here. And then Kenneth, yeah, thanks for way to stay in charge. No pun intended. We always have a good play on the words with Way's name when she's playing on the string. All right, so she's landed nicely here.
Yeah, I think she can
play this with just a touch of top left.
Yeah, she could draw out and play it in the side. She could draw out and play it in the side.
Oh,
or
yeah,
she could stun up and play in the upper corner. This is a preference shot here for her. Okay, she just... She can still play this in the side. In fact, she probably is. She's playing this in the side? Probably.
I don't know. I'm wondering if she's going to play it in the corner and just slide it, draw it back.
She'll have to draw it back a lot to duck the scratch here. So this is 50-yard line-ish.
Let's go look. We got another camera. Let's see.
Is it? Maybe it's not. Yeah, she can hold this with draw because she's on the 3's on the bottom half of the pocket here. So she's going to play in the upper corner and just draw it back. Just like that. That's fine.
Sorry about it, folks. I know that camera's a little wonky, but it's hanging upside down on that teal wall you see to the right, kind of by that white sign. But it's up at the top, and it's upside down.
I think it's pretty good. It looks good to me.
Considering where it's located, it's not too bad. But we couldn't put the tripod on the floor there. The girls obviously need this space to walk around the table. So, so we mounted it upside down, hanging from the ceiling.
I don't think we're having any problems seeing the angles. They all seem to be right and they're true from the monitor. That was a nice shot there. She got in a little bit of trouble on that 5 ball, and looks like she got right back in line with that shot there. She's got a nice angle on the 6. Doesn't really have to do anything here. Maybe a high center. Some people like using a little bit of English. I'm a center baller. I'm just going with like maybe 2 tips of high and just float up, medium speed. Something like that.
Nice shot. She doesn't want it to fall on the rail.
Little bit too much pace.
You could see from the smirk on Joanne's face.
And she's gotten real flat on this. She's not happy.
Disturbed about that.
Well, it's easy for us to control the speed up here in the booth. We're
Yeah,
never wrong.
for sure. Never
You're
wrong.
out there on the
doing all good things right here.
Yeah. No,
I never get out of line. I play perfect speed every time.
this
From
is tough.
here.
This is really tough here.
Wow, she hits it beautiful.
Yeah.
She deserved the snaps for that.
Yeah.
That was a good shot. Snaps to
That's tough
Joanna
'cause she's
Ashton there.
She was a long ways away from the 7, and she's like practically frozen to the rail. All kinds of funny stuff could have happened there, and she drew it back real nice. I think she's drawing this. She could go high with the tip of right, or just draw it. Looks like she's drawing it. Oh no, she's going high with the tip of right. It's hard to see where she was queuing up, but yeah, I agree with that. I think high ball is the preferred shot there.
All right, look at that. Nice table run there. She had to play a safety, but it worked.
Yeah.
It was successful, and she got ball in hand and ran out. So beautiful out by Joanna Ashton. Score is currently 6-2. Lots of moving going on around the room, folks. Let's open this up a tad. We're going to make this just a tad bigger for everybody at home. There we go. So it looks like Christina Tkach has tied up the match with Kelly Isaac. Ashley Benoit is up 5-2. Rachel Lang is leading Atwell 4-2. A lot of these haven't changed much. Savannah and Easton and Olivia 5-3. Angela Janik is getting beat by Kelly Fisher right now 6-3, but we had a 3-game goal there. And Pia Filler is currently up, sitting on the hill, shooting the 5-ball 7-1 over Emily, the billiard bombshell Duddy. Lots of good stuff going on in this round.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of good action.
That's some good players. Okay, Joanne just got out there. Got a 6-2 match. Nice little cut break.
All right. No 3-ball. No 3-ball. Last
She
ball
made a
rolling,
ball,
man.
yeah.
You
I
always
think
gotta
she
be
got
treacherous.
She got all the requirements down.
Mm-hmm.
So right away I see, I like punching this with like low left with maybe a tip of left with left hand English and going 2 rails around and coming back to this long rail.
So dragging underneath the 3
Yeah.
with low left-hand English.
Going
Okay.
2 rails into the upper left corner and coming around to the right of the 6. I think she has that angle. She might be. She looks like she's going high ball. She's doing something else.
She's just going to come back up in between the 3 and the 5
Yeah.
is what I feel like. Oh, she went around it. So she did kind of what you were speaking.
No, I was.
No,
I was
you
saying
wanted her to drag it out.
draw
but-
into the upper corner, 2 rails and out. I
Yeah,
think she hooked herself. It looks like from the monitor, it looks like she's hooked. She might be able to go rail first, but it looks like she's
I think if I was
hooked
just
on a full hook.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
Well,
Maybe she can see it. Maybe she can see enough of this ball. We're gonna find out.
the trouble is that she's got to get on the 3
Mm-hmm.
afterwards.
Yeah, she played that rail
Oh,
first.
What a nice shot. Don't do it. It's dark in there. Duh. Okay.
She played that nice.
She
nice
did.
rail first
She hit
shot.
that very, very smooth.
Well, she recovered there, but now she's in. Like this cutting this 3 ball is going to be very difficult to hold. It's kind of a 50-50 whether she wants to cut this back or cut it to the upper left. I think she might have to cut her to the upper left and spin 2 rails in this upper right corner and back out to the middle of the table. You like that shot, Lonnie? I kind of like that shot.
Yeah, it's not a. It's not
Back
a
cutting this
terrible
3,
shot.
I don't know. I don't know
It looks
about
like
she's drawing it.
She may be just playing a safety.
I think she's playing a safety because she could scratch if she's drawing it and cutting it in that upper left.
I don't even think that's an issue.
Oh,
It's a nice touch. Good shot by Joanne. That was
I
a
think-
fantastic shot.
I think she had a draw stroke, and that was more of a skid shot. She wasn't really like drawing the ball per se.
Yeah,
She
no.
She was like a
She's just
skid
using
punch.
it low on the cue ball,
Yeah,
right?
she was like a skid punch shot there. Well, that was excellent. Nice shot. Now she's just going to draw over to the left long rail and back out to the middle of the table where the cue ball is now, somewhere in that area. Oh boy. Yeah, if she would have made the ball, she probably would have got to shape.
Well, she dropped her chalk on the floor right before that shot, and I seen her look at it, but I think she already used her extension on the 2.
Oh, okay.
So she just kind of left it there. I wonder if it was just enough to kind of pull her focus. Because it does require a very immense amount of focus to play at a high level.
Yeah.
Something breaks that focus, it's very easy to make a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Because Joanna is more than capable. That 4 ball should never even been an issue for her.
Yeah, Wei got a little funny on that ball, on that 5 ball. She's got work left. I don't know if she can hold this cue ball. She's going to drift over to that left long rail. She could get in trouble here. This is going to be an interesting shot. Does she have enough angle to stun back out after she hits the rail to get on the 8? This is an interesting shot. She might power this ball. Like that.
Great
Wow.
shot. What a shot.
Yeah, to power that ball there, wow. That's all I can say. A little bottom English here, maybe a touch of left. She hit that a little light. She's okay. This isn't going to phase her. For some people, that might worry somebody for her.
Yeah, Wei's not sweating it there. All right, so the current score is 7-2. Wei Tzu-Chien sitting on the hill versus Joanna Ashton. I want to forget to thank the sponsors that have teamed up here with Capital City to bring us this event. So thank you to all of them for joining the WPBA. It takes a village, right? Isn't that the phrase? Sometimes it takes a village to make great things happen.
Yeah. One person just isn't going to cut it.
All right, Wei Tzu-Chien. I thought the stream was froze for a second. She was so still.
Yeah, so no cut break there. She just hit him square.
She made 1 on the break. Definitely got 2 past the plane. I assume. Right? She made 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to the side view. I'm just curious.
Seems like with that head-on break that there's a better chance that they're going to make the break requirements. I don't know if that's
more
true.
than the cut break, you mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you're getting a little bit more movement of the balls because you're hitting the stack down table, and so more balls come up table as a result of that. So you're going to be penalized less. So you might not make as many
Balls
maybe
on.
make as many balls on the break, but you're gonna overcome that by not being penalized. Maybe there's a balance there.
Wow. She hits it great.
Wow.
Nice and smooth. Pocketed the ball beautifully. And she is sitting here nicely to have a break and run to win the set.
Yeah, I think she can just hold a cue ball there. it looks like she's going to drift a little bit over towards the rail. She might go forward here. No, she's just going to hold it there. I see she's got a little low left on that ball. Just throw it in a little bit. So she's drawing back out. Nice shot. I think just high ball here, come back. She's got a couple options. She can go 2 rails in the corner. She can. Looks like she's hitting this low. Like
I think she's just being mindful not to bump the 6. I think she's making the decision based on that. She doesn't want to touch the 6.
Well, she played a little bit of a low stun, 2 rails. Yeah, that was a nice shot. A little bit of right-hand English there. That was a nice shot. Kind of a center stun, 2 rails. That was nice that the way she maneuvered around that 6 was. It was subtle, but that was a really good shot. Just went around the 6 easy. Yeah, it's not that easy.
She makes it look easy, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So
Not that easy.
I see that Jennifer Valencia is in the chat. Jennifer, they are playing on table 2. Are you talking about the brand of table? These are Brunswicks. Brunswick 9 foots. I need to just clarify the name or the series of the table because
they're not gold crowns.
They're not gold crowns.
There
but
might be anniversaries or
there's
another name, but they're not. They're not.
Someone
the
told
gold
me
crown.
earlier yesterday, and I've forgotten.
I think it was Janet told us.
Was it Janet?
They're not.
Okay.
They're like I think they're anniversaries, but don't quote me on that. But they're not. They're not gold crowns.
All right.
The gold crowns have the pockets that are built into the table like the diamonds, and these have pockets that are set in. So there's a slight. That's one of the differences that I noticed. There's probably some other subtle things that are different.
I really like the fact though that they're flush pockets.
Right, they are flush.
So shooting from the pocket is quite a bit easier, or a little more comfortable. I don't want to say easier, but more comfortable. You can get a little more level in your cueing shooting from the pocket. Oh no.
Man, she miscued.
All right, so she left way about as tough as you can leave somebody in that situation.
Yeah. I think she's, with this big lead, I think she's going to go for it in the upper right, just high ball, come around 2 or 3 rails along that right long rail for shape on the 9. I don't think there's any chance of a scratch here unless she hits it really thin. So just a high center ball with a good pace.
Wow.
Like it's easy. That shot was not easy.
And she's just sitting beautifully on this 9 ball to win this set.
Yeah, it just natural shapes. Boy, that's like Efren long as far as her stroke is. And she must have when she was young. She must have watched Efren. That looks like Efren strokes.
Everybody
like
watched Efren, Derek.
Yeah.
Everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I have been joined in the booth with Derek Pogorski. This has been a fantastic matchup of Tzu-Chien defeating Joanna Ashton. These are A-side matchups. Joanne is not out. She's just taken the long way around. Tzu-Chien will play again tomorrow. You guys are welcome to check out the brackets. They're in our YouTube description for Digital Pool. You can check that out. We're going to reboot the stream. Real quick, though, let's just see what are some of the matches going on around the room. So it looks like Christina Tzu-Chien has finally taken a demanding lead over Kelly Isaac. The score is currently 6-3 in favor of Tzu-Chien. Ashley Benoit is still, the scoreline still sitting 5-2 over Monica Webb. Rachel Ling and Janet Atwell. Janet has tied that match up. They're sitting at 4s. Savannah Easton is up 5-3 over Olivia Chang. What else we got? Kelly Fisher is comfortably over Angela Janik at a scoreline of 7-4. Susan Williams and Joanne Mason Parker. Susan is leading 4-2, and you just saw the feature match there. I'm going to check really quick. Let's see who's up next on our feature table. We are running the feature table, table number 2. 7 p.m. No, 9 p.m. is our next round. Table 2. All right, we're going to have Bean Hung and Caroline Powell coming to you next at 9 o'clock. So we're going to take a quick break here, folks, and we'll be back at 9 o'clock with Caroline Powell with the coolest nickname, Kapow.
Wow.
Love that
That is
nickname.
cool.
And, of course, our magic bean, Bean Hung. It's going to be a battle of the roommates. They're not only great friends, but they're
All road partners.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be a good match to watch, folks. Stay tuned. We are currently live on our bonus coverage table, which was streaming Emily Duddy and Pia Filler, but that has stopped. Let me just see real quick what do we got going on around the room. Maybe I'll do a little looky and we can finish watching a match. What do you think, Derek? You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
All right, so right here we got the
We can see the score too.
yeah.
7-3.
Absolutely. 7-3. Christina Tkach is sitting on the hill against
Yeah, this would be a good.
Kelly Isaac. Whoa. Sorry, folks. I don't know what happened, but it got crazy. We're going to fix her up. Trying to make it a little more pleasant on the eye. It was a little glaring at first, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kelly's she's
Oh.
a stewardess.
Yeah.
Works for the airlines.
She is.
Good for her.
She's doing so
I don't
great.
think I've ever known a stewardess before, other than her.
Yeah, you have. You know Jeff Beckley.
I do know Jeff
Yeah,
Beckley.
Jeff Beckley is too. I don't
I've
know
got
if
Jeff
that's a
Beckley
stewardess,
stories.
but steward maybe.
I went out many years ago. I went out to Oklahoma, Tulsa. That's where all the action was. And Jeff Beckley and a guy named Steve McQueen were out there. Just young kids. And I did a lot of gambling with Jeff and Steve McQueen. Now Jeff and I are good friends now. He comes to the rack in Livonia, plays one pocket with some of the people up there.
Absolutely.
But he's a great guy.
All right, so, oh, that's not nice. They're making me play my friend Ashley on the bonus table at 9 o'clock. That does not make me happy. Well, it does not make me happy. I love Ashley. It's so hard for us to play each other, too, because we're buddies, you know? Like, it's sometimes it can be difficult when I always root for her.
Well, looks like this match is over.
Oh, we got another one. All right, folks, we're going to shut her down and reboot for everybody at home. Stay tuned for Bean Hung and Caroline Powell. We'll be back in action at